Hey, you gotta do that later. Keep doing that later.
I'm doing this later.
Why would you move? I didn't say move.
It's week 13 of the National Football League, and we'll see Chris Olave. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Saints and the Panthers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us here. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was...
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. Down the sideline, inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from Alabama.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week, Mike, and we asked him, we said, can you put your finger on what went wrong last week for what was a pretty rough outing? And he said, you know, if I'm being honest, I didn't have my best week of practice. I practiced much better this week, and I'm expecting it to carry forward into the game. If he can continue to get better, and they can show that they can win when he doesn't have his best stuff, if he plays a cleaner game, this is going to be a tough team to beat.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Melton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And this ball is intercepted by J.C. Horn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys. When that first hit is made, it takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On now, it's Carlos Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Santos' kick is good. And the Panthers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
This will be a Saints first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. We are through 1. The Panthers off to the early. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Now, faking the give. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd